Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now. So the Sun win the tip.
Here's Harrington.
Bonner outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
They get it back. Pass to Carrington.
From downtown, it's hauled in by the Aces. Left side, Young. Boots over Bonner. Young's shot is off.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Bonner outside. And again, Connecticut no good. Right side, Plum. Left side, Parker. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Thomas. And here's Connecticut. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Plum.
Carrington up top.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Alyssa Thomas on the wing. From 11 feet away. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Wilson can't hit. Bonner outside. Pass to Thomas. Mitchell. That one falls coming off Alyssa Thomas's feed.
Handles the ball like a point guard. Thomas has the confidence and ability to disperse the rock.
Here's Parker. And Bonner pulls it down.
Playing overseas, Alyssa Thomas was named the 2023 Defensive Player of the Year in Europe.
Well, you know, her all-around offensive game gets a lot of headlines, but Thomas is a menace defensively, especially just her smarts. Her defensive IQ is off the charts.
Substitution on the court.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Shots good by Jefferson.
I love when Jefferson hits the mid-range. It's a shot that's perfect for her game.
Here's Clark. And another miss by Las Vegas. Jefferson outside.
Las Vegas foul call. Sydney Colson.
Well, it goes without saying, you've always got to keep track of Mariah Jefferson beyond the arc.
Yeah, an absolute dead-eye from distance. Among the best to ever do it. And the best part is, she's still getting better with age.
Well, Jefferson doesn't get to the line all that often, and as a result, her free throw shooting has been up and down throughout her career.
Here's Clark. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Jefferson, right side.
Pass to Nelson Adota.
Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that team is playing so well.
Here's the break. Fader on the way. The shot off that time. Good D by DeWanna Bonner. Lets it go from deep. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Sun ahead, up by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
Defense paying dividends for them through one.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that and just a lot of hustle.
To the inside. Yep, that one goes.
During the offseason prior to the 2023 season, we saw the Aces and Liberty add former MVPs. Arguably became super teams. Do you guys think this is going to be the new norm?
Well, with the new rules in terms of roster building, I think we will. I mean, you see older players like a Candace Parker go to Vegas, Courtney Vandersloot go to New York. Vets who've accomplished everything, they just want to win.
Totally. And listen, only one team can win the title. So when you have certain teams building for the future, naturally, super teams will form for the squads trying to win now.
Pass to Petty.
Launches it. Sinks the triple.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
A drive by Mariah Jefferson. Here's Bonner. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Awesome effort by Bonner, not just keeping the possession alive, but also finishing the trip with a positive result.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Aces now. 19-point game. Stokes. The Aces with another miss.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Here's Parker.
Offensive board.
And that one's good. Stokes.
Now the seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that had not been the way they wanted this game to get going for them.
And not the way we want to see. We want to see more offense.
To the paint. Nelson Ododa with the bucket.
You know, that's an easy 2 because of the pass of Bonner. A great feel for the game. Her dad, Greg, a college head coach.
Stokes. And a miss there on the triple. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Bonner. And another 3 for Connecticut.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
From deep three-point range, the Sun pull it in. And the call will be against Alicia Clark. That is her first foul of the game. The Sun making a switch here.
Substitution for the Suns. Alyssa Thomas. Tyasha Harris.
Here's Mitchell. They have a 22-point lead, and it's the most they've led by. Here's Thomas. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, just a force on the glass, mainly because of a good combination of strength and stamina. And it's easy to tell that Thomas simply does not take plays off.
The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
And another miss by Las Vegas. And here's Harris. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sun on top, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far.
Jefferson really making a difference here.
You know, the numbers aren't gaudy. It's more about her energy and her impact.
That's right. My coach has always told me that sometimes the stats actually do lie, and she's passing the eye test with her impact on the floor.
What's so impressive about DeWanna Bonner? Her consistency.
Well, DeWanna entered the league all the way back in 2009, and every single year she's averaged double figures. A key player on title teams. What a career for Bonner, and she's still going strong.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
Shoots the 3. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feet.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off a bit. but when in rhythm, she is better as a shooter.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sun ball.
Sun ball.
The Sun on offense, and Parker gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game.
Teams first. Second team foul.
Mitchell with it. Gray picks her up, and a foul on Gray. That'll be her second foul of the game.
And they're one away from being in the penalty.
They're going to have to be cautious from now on because the next one puts them on the line.
Those free throws can really add up.
And for coaches in the league, what would you two say is the biggest challenge?
Well, to me, it's not about what happens on the floor. It's not about even the X's and O's. It's about the locker room, keeping your players happy, making sure there are some good vibes.
And for me, when we talk about hoops, it's about defense. Getting a system in place and getting your players to buy in. Not everyone wants to play defense, but if you can get them to, you will be rewarded. Well, Mitchell made the WNBA's all-rookie team after her first season, but I think she's going to do much bigger things in this league.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
And there's the call on Young.
Jackie Young.
So that'll be her second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Well, it's pretty rare for a second-round pick to make it in this league, but San Diego native Dejanay Carrington is a fighter.
Yeah, Blake, you had to throw in D's from San Diego, of course, but her dad, a pro football player, he played in the big game, the big one at the end of the year. Dejanay played some Pee-wee football growing up, and she plays with incredible toughness. One of my favorite players in the WNBA.
Mitchell with it. Gray picks her up. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep, Asia Wilson. Mitchell grabs the board.
Aces foul. Chelsea Gray. Fourth personal foul.
The competitive edge Bonner gives her team simply cannot be overstated. Her intensity on the floor has already led her to multiple championships.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Thomas outside.
Yeah, that's just not the player you want to send to the line. She's almost automatic.
This is her second trip to the free throw line in this one. And she knocks down the first one.
Tiffany Mitchell.
And she makes both free throws. And the Aces with possession. Here's Parker. And another miss by Las Vegas.
I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
And this is her third and fourth free throw attempts of the game here. And so she hits both. Here's Parker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Olsen. They get it back. Here's Wilson. Foul called that time on the way up. And that will give her two chances at the free throw line.
So productive inside. Wilson is assertive down low and is always looking to make her mark.
And so she's able to get one of two.
Well, guys, Asia Wilson continues to demonstrate why she's a top defender.
The 2022 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, Asia Wilson takes defense very seriously, and she expects her teammates to do the same. You just gotta love how she sets the tone.
Alicia Clark on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Here's Hattar. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Now the Aces with it. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Another shot, and the bucket is good from Clark in deep.
One tough player, Clark, loves to mix it up inside, getting the board and the points.
Pass to Brown. Here's Banham. Lets the three fly. Wilson pulls it down. Parker inside. Brown's there. Doesn't go that time.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Banham's shot is good. Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Sun on top, delivering the blow. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change.
And we look at this 2023 draft class. Lots of potential stars. Another exciting injection of talent into the league.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, it feels like every year the draft classes raise their level of play. I love the first overall pick, Aaliyah Boston. She's a 6'5" difference maker with a tremendous motor. She was the player on a national title team in college, and she's just got such a deep bag of skills.
Oh, yeah, Boston's going to be a star. Lots of players to love taking after her. At 6'3", Diamond Miller can guard the 1 through 4. And I also love Haley Jones, a national title winner herself with tremendous versatility.
Pass to Nelson Adota.
And stolen by Asia Wilson. Here's Parker. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
It's going to take more than that to shake a vet, an all-star like Candace Parker. Remember, she's experienced it all. A little contact, it's not going to affect her.
Here's Nelson Adota. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Third team foul.
Jackie Young picks one up.
At the line for the away
The
team,
first one falls.
Olivia Nelson Adota.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now the Aces with it. Here's Gray. That one rolling around and rims out. Now here's Jefferson. She's guarded by Plum, and Plum gets the whistle that time. That is her third foul so far.
You got to have a cooler head than that.
You're one to talk. Anyways, that was clearly just a frustration foul. She needs to take a few deep breaths. And so do you, Tim.
Back to Jefferson. Over Gray. Shot's good by Jefferson.
Good job there. That's the definition of the inside-outside game.
Now Young.
Great shot selection. And maybe she's working on her buzzer beater form.
That could be it, or maybe she was just trying to knock a bird off the scoreboard. I'm not too sure.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Here's Banham. Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in.
Kelsey Plum. Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
First free throw is good.
Line for the away team, Rachel Banham.
Doesn't get the second. Pass to Young. Shoots over Harris. And that one goes long. The Sun on offense. Young with the steal. And the whistle blows on a backboard violation. Went over and back.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 32, Leah Brown.
Here's Nelson Adota. Guarded by Young. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Harris. Gray defending. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, it's obvious that Harris doesn't lack confidence, guys, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
And it's Gray missing. And here's Banham. Harris with it. From the wing. And there's another one for the Sun.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Young, the Aces with another miss.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Oh, no, no!
From the parking lot. Whoa, how about that one right there? The rare three from Asia Wilson. But she hit that with ease.
Yeah, close, but she didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard.
She hits both from the stripe. And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray, no good. Now Banham. Pass to Harris. Now here's Petty. So we see the Sun taking the W here. A resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory.